Hi, I'm Rajesh Badhragiri. So I'm at Here Technologies since 2014. So I'm influencing the customers to ease the life of people during their daily commute through Here SDK. So let me put it that way. So I would like to break the myth in the beginning. So commute doesn't mean that it is always you are traveling from home to office then to home. So we are redefining here to say a truck driver moving things from warehouse to retail outlets. This is also a commute or a transportation mode. A postman delivering the mails in an electric bike. A bus that is driving across the city to stop in various points to pick up and drop the passengers. A technician who has to locate the cell tower to run a periodical maintenance. A snacks cart moving around, the office space serving employees. So what is common in all this? It is like objects or people are moving. So location is of paramount here, and we through Here SDK make sure that it is making the lives of people much easier. So that is how we would like to redefine, and that's what kind of breaking the myth is all about. So as you can see from the examples that I had shared earlier, we are versatile and serving customers across multiple domains. So you can see, like as you heard from Sean, we are serving the transportation and logistics business. The general truck companies are being uh, served through this use cases. We have the media, retail, public sector, tech, telco, and of course automotive. Yeah, as I mentioned earlier, so location is a important aspect of all this, and we are influencing the lives of people across the globe in one or the other way, be it a fleet manager, be it a regular office goer using the public transit, and be it a passionate two-wheeler rider. So we are serving all these modes. So as we heard from the colleagues in the past couple of presentations, right? So location is revolutionizing how the business is, using the mobile phones, and especially the post-COVID era is like much more influencing this. So today, the Here SDK is at the core of all the offerings that we have, or it plays an essential part in most of the offering that we are having towards the society. So social networking and entertainment. Some of the use cases that you can closely relate is like travel, tourism, fitness and wellness, mapping, navigation and transport, pretty common, yeah, easy to understand. Family and people locator, mobile resource management and analytics, of course mobile advertisement. So location based advertisement is catching up pretty high now. So you can see most of the OEMs are now asking, and they are tying up with their partners, and they're finding out the revenue sharing model where if, for example, I am a customer of a OEM, then I partner with, say, a tire manufacturer, and I provide a certain percentage of my revenue to that tire manufacturer when my customer is going and changing the tires or going for a purchase of tires there, and the other way around as well. So this is happening today, and this is a pretty common use case. Some of the facts that we have figured out, I'm just not going to put more numbers. So we have seen that there is an expected rise in location and mapping data marketplaces, and monetization. So now let's get into the Here SDK. So as the poll suggested that some of them have heard it for the first time, some of them have heard it but not used. So this presentation or this walkthrough is all about the basics of Here SDK. So we get you introduced, and we provide you information about how to get in touch with us through the various channels that we have today. So it's basically a toolkit, yeah, which helps all the passionate location intelligence surfers, to build the application as they would like to, and we provide certain enablers. So essentially, these are packages that helps you to build the use cases for navigation, or searching, or for best routes that you can find. So it is multiple the use cases. We have three variants. So two of them were presented by Sean in the beginning. So light and explore, navigate are the three ones. Navigate is the superset of our SDK, which has all the features. And of course, what we are doing today is we are supporting the Flutter code base so that you can build your application on one code base and serve it for both. Android and iOS. So today, this is what we are offering. And in here, we are talking about the different variants in detail. So the one which is on the top, as you can see, is the Explore. As the name says, it is like to explore, and this is more of a map viewing SDK where you can build your application for viewing the map. This is completely online centric SDK. And then what you have next is the Navigate, which is the superset, as I mentioned. So this is the one which will allow you to navigate, meaning the most sought out feature, that is the turn-by-turn navigation. So you get the turn-by-turn instructions, you get the maneuvers that will help the users to understand where they have to go next. The route overview is good, but it's not sufficient for a comprehensive navigation experience. So you need that turn-by-turn instruction. So this is what we are offering. And of course, I should not be forgetting a key differentiator here. We offer them online and offline. Offline is a key here because of the increasing data prices, not for the commercial customers or like the B2C, but B2B, the enterprise plans for data is pretty high. So there are customers who are coming to us and asking that, okay, hey, we would like to have things offline as well. Do you offer it? And we say, yes, we offer it. We have the light edition. So the light edition is super light in terms of the size and in terms of also the feature richness. So this is basically for low capacity hardware. One example that I could give here is the Kindle Fire tablet. Some of the product facts, just for people to understand how big we are. So we have close to 20 million monthly active users. So this is the average. So we have more users that are coming in, and we have at least 500 new developers who are signing up for exploring the SDK and its functionalities, and to build a number of use cases through the location services. Additionally, so what is it all about here SDK? So you can see that we are in more than 120 countries, so to be precise, 130 countries, where we have navigable quality of map, real-time traffic availability, greater than 50 countries. We have voice languages that we are supporting today is greater than 35. We have real-time transit information, and also we have timetable-based transit information today available. So we would be sharing the presentation. You can go through these facts. This is just a snapshot of what we can do. Of course, if you need more information, feel free to reach out to me, as I have provided the information about my email and the contact details. So let's get into the product use cases. We have seen what the Here SDK is, and I have told about all the different domains that we are serving, or different industries that we are catering to. So the driver-facing solution. So what are we here targeting? So Sean presented about the truck, the truck drivers. So the driver-facing solutions are all about enabling the driver for a seamless experience, and also providing enough information and keeping the driver aware of the current situation wherever they are. So we are providing precise navigation instructions, and what we are also providing is optimize the delivery schedule. So Alex mentioned about the tour planning API. So this information is also bundled in our SDK. So we have APIs which can provide you with more information about the route, the alternate routes, the restrictions that a truck has, or even a passenger vehicle, or if you are driving even a motorcycle, you have all the restrictions that are available. So the routing and the navigation instructions speaks them and provide you with the latest and greatest information. The most important of all, most sorted out, is the companion application. So there are customers who are reaching out to us, and there are end users today who are reaching out to us through the different channels, through the Git, so through the GitLabs and through the Slack channels, where they are asking, hey guys, we would like to have a so and so features. Like, okay, we would like to build a companion application. Do you have an SDK which can serve this purpose? We say yes, we have the SDK to serve that purpose as well. And then what are we providing to these asks? So We have the information about traffic, the incidents around the place. We provide the information about the transit. We provide the information about the places or the famous POIs, or the house search, or any of the common search that is possible with the map information. The next one is the daily commuter app. So we are also serving the daily commuter apps. We are serving in the sense we are enabling the customers who are asking for, hey, we would like to have only the transit information. Could you help us with the transit information? Yes, we do serve that as well. Moving to the next one. So we are also asked to support or enable the ride sharing apps. So we have with this SDK, as I mentioned, so it's a Pandora's box. So you get the APIs to build the use cases that serves people for different domains and helps the people to benefit out of this. So the ride sharing app provides the passenger and the driver the precise pickup points and the drop off points. It provides the estimated time of arrival for the driver, and how much time does it take for you to be driven. And the traffic information is pretty important here, and how precise we are. So we have to be highly precise here so that the customer is not charged more and the driver doesn't lose much. So there is always a balance. So we need to be precise here, and then we are offering that accurate ETA information so that we are benefiting both the parties and also the fleet managers here, the traffic, the taxi fleet managers. So how do you reach us? So those were the different use cases, and some information about SDK. So that would be for your knowledge. How to reach us? So we have multiple channels. So you can access our SDKs, and the link is provided here through the developer.here.com for people who are new. So please use this link to access our SDK. So this is all about the product and the product documentation. We have a reference application for beginners. So what does the reference application mean here? The reference application helps you to play around. So we have certain basic functionalities like navigation from point A to point B, and downloading offline maps, changing the map schemes, meaning from a day to night, and hybrid day-night switch, etc. So we have built a reference application which would definitely help you. You can also use these code examples and build on top more rich feature sets. And also we are open that you could contribute here, and we have a Slack channel. So the link for the Slack channel is always available here. And also we have the example. So most sought out questions or most sought out features. So you have the examples here. So having said that, that is all about the tech that I have. Now I'm going to go quickly to a short recorded demo. I'm going to play, and as I play, I'm going to narrate. So this is as you can see, this is the welcome screen of our reference application. And what I'm showing now is the different map styles. So current map style is the day. Now I have switched to the satellite view. And also what we have is the night mode. So you can also see the night mode. As I said, we have built certain basic features, and we are going to enhance this in our reference application. So you can see there are these green and yellow lines, right? Those are the traffic flow information that we have. So you can enable, disable them, and all this is already pre-written. So you can also make the configurations according to your need. So you can see the extruded buildings at this point. Yeah. So we also have the extruded buildings, and in case you don't need them, you don't need to load them. So this will probably help you to manage the data bandwidth. What we have as other options, as you can see, is the building footprint. And also the last option, as you can see here, is the vehicle restriction. So what we do here is generally we alert the restrictions that are there around the region that you are traveling, or on the route that you are traveling. So for example, when you have a school zone, we alert saying, hey, there is a school zone, be aware and be careful while you are driving. So this is all about the map scheme and then certain other options. Now, what other options that we have in our demo tool? so that you can explore and what is our capability. So we have the transportation mode as car, truck, scooter, and pedestrian. You can simulate the navigation. So I have a demo which is gonna show you a simple navigation from point A to point B with turn-by-turn instructions. You can also record the GPX so that you get the traces for debugging at a later point in time. As I mentioned, so we can also search offline. We can also route offline. So this is in case where you are you have no internet connectivity, and if you have a preloaded maps, which I'm going to show in a while, you can use the search and the routing functionality so that you can come out of this no network coverage area into a network coverage area. So that is what is the differentiator which I had mentioned. So you can see download maps, and we have the maps based on continents and then broken into countries and then further broken into the states of or the districts or states of the country. So I'm just showing you here the Germany. As you can see, I have downloaded the Berlin map, so I don't need to have an internet connection to navigate around Berlin. So this is all about the offline maps. And of course, you may ask, why is the offline maps of so much of importance? Probably not for not only for the enterprise customers, but also for users who are going for cheaper data plan. They can always use that. So in this demo, you saw that update. You also have the option to update the installed maps. In the case that I have taken, I have already the latest map.